Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is KG Live. So this is Rachel Bilson. She was a heartthrob in the early 2000s on the OC show around, I don't know, 2003, 2004. She ended up having a baby with Anakin Skywalker. She dated him throughout the height of the new Star Wars series, but he never wanted to marry her, and she still had his baby, and he didn't want to live with her. You know, he had all the girls on Tatooine, but she saw the red flags that he didn't really want to commit to her, but she still had his baby anyway. And she's coming to the realization now that she's in her early 40s, that she was a career mistress, a career side chick for all of these stars, when there were millions of men who would have committed to her, married to her. She didn't want that. And she's on, this is the Club Random podcast with Bill Maher here. So check out the whole interview. It's like an hour and a half long, but they talk about love, her and Bill, the difference between love and like, which is interesting. We're going to play this clip here, but she talks about earlier, her terrible decision making throughout her prime. Because now she's starting this podcast in her 40s when she's not wife material anymore. I mean, the only person who would really consider marrying her would be somebody like Bill Maher, Bill Murray, Morgan Freeman. No man in his 20s or 30s would consider wifing Rachel Bilson anymore, even though she still is gorgeous. But she talks about her just terrible decision making with her, and she talks about her best friend recently was in a multiple year relationship with a porn star, and she says that she didn't realize that her boyfriend was a porn star. But just terrible decision making by these, and this is a grown woman. It's like she's a grown child. 40-year-old's body, but like a 12-year-old girl's mind. Let's take a listen.
Experiences with a woman that you're like, oh, that was really bad.
Yes.
Sexually.
Of course.
But like, what makes it bad?
I think different things at different points in my life. I don't think the answer to that
there's not like one
was the same when I was first having sex as it is now. What made it bad then? She laughed when it only lasted a minute. That's what it made it bad. That's not a problem now.
She laughed. Okay, laughing was got it.
Well, I'm just saying things change so much.
Sure.
What makes it bad? Well, not everyone's a great kisser.
Right. I mean, kissing's a big deal.
It's a big deal to people who think it's a big deal.
I think
on the spectrum, there are some people who don't care about kissing.
Right.
Yeah, I think Rachel is a little dumbfounded that how pretty she is, and she still managed to be a 40-year-old side chick, mistress to the stars. So she's asking Bill his thoughts.
Right, sure.
And I think if you care about it, you probably are good at it, but it just, that would make it bad. I mean,
the bad kissing. Or they
not
don't
being
kiss
able, not
like
being able
you.
to incorporate kissing into the
it's like a compatibility
lovemaking
thing.
symphony before and during.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
You're lucky after.
Like, no, see ya. All right, that was great. Bye.
No. But so that's like something. And then, of course, it's really how much somebody's into you.
Okay. It's not like a literal like anatomy thing.
It is not an anatomy. And I stand by that statement. No, it is not a totally an anatomy thing, but anatomy does play a role.
Right.
I don't think you even get into bed with somebody unless you kind of like their anatomy.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, but some anatomy you might not see before you're in bed with them.
Correct. So you go to strip club.
And that's how you do it. We have it all figured out.
No, I think, if you pass that barrier,
Yes.
not got into bed with someone who's not attractive to you, then I think it's really, love is sometimes in opposition to lust. For example, I think I like you is hotter than I love you.
Really?
Even though I love you is deeper and
Yeah.
I'm all for love. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I love love. But like, I like you. That's hotter than I love you. Because I love you is like, it's better, but we're past that point where it's just
Oh,
sort of
so
like
you've gone back.
animalistic.
Oh, okay. So you've said the I love you, but you've now regressed to
No,
I
I'm
like
just saying
you
in general,
during
yes,
sex.
even after you say I love you,
Yeah.
you should say I like you in bed. I like you. It's just
What's better, I like your dick or I love
no,
your dick?
because it's more honest. Like is like love is complicated.
Yeah.
Like is not. It's just
Not complicated.
It's just hot.
It's like nice and cozy.
What is?
Like. Oh, it's hot. Sorry. It's hot. It's fire.
Maybe this is a man woman. Maybe this is a difference between men and women.
No, I'm like, do I want to hear like? But look, it depends on who you are sleeping with.
So nobody ever said I like you, like first.
Before I love you?
Yeah.
Every guy just jumps to I love you. I don't know.
Seriously?
I'm just kidding. I like you. Yeah, I think people say I don't know. Not during. I'm trying to think. I mean, it'd be a little. I feel like it's a little weird. Not weird. I don't want to say weird,
Hey.
but it's a little unusual.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
Actually, my department uses Monday.com, so I'm good.
Sorry about that. A little ad popped up here.
I don't really know what's usual for other people.
That is true. That is very true.
Maybe you're unusual.
I am very unusual. No, I don't
I
know.
feel I like you is a fairly common phrase.
I'm like, I never hear that phrase.
Among-
It's really weird. I don't know.
Who doesn't say that at some point?
It's interesting. That's the word I want to use.
Yeah.
I like you is interesting. It's more interesting than I love you. Because I love you is like, I fucking love, like that is deeper, that is something. But like, I like you
I
is
love you
more
is
interesting.
also the one that unfortunately gets so overused. I mean, people say it, some people say it literally every time they speak to somebody. It's at the end of every 2-minute phone call.
Right.
It's just,
Yeah.
I hear people on the plane, I used to, love you, love you, love you, like all.
You're like, I think they get it.
And
Do you, I feel like you maybe don't use I love you lightly. Is that correct?
You shouldn't, right? Should
Right.
you?
No. But I mean in relationship.
No. And also, the other thing about love that's fraught is that it's got so many different meanings. I love that table. Mm-hmm. Okay, well.
So then you love that table, then.
Right. That's a long way from I love you meaning, oh, this is when we start talking about marriage.
Oh, geez. Marriage has to come with love?
No, I'm saying to a lot of women, yes.
That means, okay, next is the ring.
Correct.
Oof.
So that's the clip that I really wanted to show. In the whole the interview is great. I mean, Rachel is lovely. Bill's hilarious. It's just, her thought process to me, for a 40-year-old woman, really questioning, does, marriage have to deal with love? Tina Turner, what's love got to do with it? And her decision making of picking, these stars who basically used her, pumped her, and dumped her. So she's basically frustrated that all of these celebrities have pumped and dumped her, and she is gorgeous, above average woman, and she's cool. She said she used to do a bunch of drugs, but her decision making is, even for a gorgeous woman like her, she's still questioning, how come marriage didn't work out for her, or how she's never been married. And it's just a interesting take, interesting combo, a good club random by Bill Maher. And check out the whole rest of the podcast is an hour and a half. It's a Rachel Bilson club random with Bill Maher. And let me know what you think about it. This is KG Live. Please like and subscribe. Peace.